the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
It's time for race number 10, the last race at Hollywood Bets Greyville on Saturday. 1400 meters is the trip. 16:40 is the time that race number 10 will go off. It's a MR 77 handicap. And we have a rerun for you. Spymaster when running second in his post-maiden effort. An interview with Paul Lafty, Vaughan Marshall, Justin Snaith and Stuart Ferry.
Down the inside, L's My Daddy, and then Ideal Act as they come down to the 200. Time Taker, Spymaster's fighting on courageously. Down the inside of that one is L's My Daddy. Bat out of L and Ideal Act as they come to the last 100. Time Taker's on the outside and Spymaster down the inside. Ideal Act, and Ideal Act coming strongly to get them all. Ideal Act has won at Spymaster, L's My Daddy, and maybe Bat out of L.
Yeah, very impressive win. Possibly got him the right ground. Dropped the blinkers off, so no blinkers. And I haven't had a horse win by that nearly 8 lengths for a long, long time. So it was very impressive. Obviously more to do. Well drawn, top rider again. I think you've got to include in everything. I don't know how good it is. It's never missed a check. So hopefully it goes on. I think he's a smart horse.
Yeah, he's a good-looking little fella, but a mind of his own. But his work has really impressed Anton at home, and I just hope that we get a good pace, and I'm sure that he'll run a very, very good race.
Gave him a little bit of a break. We had him sold to Mauritius. Unfortunately, Mauritius is in a little bit of turmoil at the moment, which I'm sure that it hopefully will all be sorted out. So then I backed off him. The sale didn't go through. Had to then put him back into training, running a little bit fresh, but certainly his right type of race. So put him in everything. Don't go out, later on in the day.
No, if he gets in, he's in with a good shot from a nice draw off a trip now that he probably better for him. If he gets in, he's got to go into the exotics.
Extremely competitive race to close off proceedings at Hollywood Bets Greyville. Grandman, race number 10, do you have a top choice or perhaps an each-way play?
Yeah, I quite like number 2, Specially Selected. I know it took a while to win his maiden, but he was ever so consistent, and I know he beat little of note when winning by 8 lengths, but I think the fact that he was stepped up to 1400 metres, the fact the blinkers have come on, they may have got to the bottom of this 3-year-old son of Duke of Marmalade, so I think from a good draw with Warren Kennedy aboard, for me, he could be the one they all have to beat, but it's a typical MR 77 handicap to run through a few of the names that I think warrant some serious respect. Fateful Day, Obvious Respect, Voldemort, we're all waiting for him to kind of show the sort of promise he showed second up. We heard there from Justin Snaith running Rifles, clearly a chance. Last time I was very hot on Lord Wiley and he delivered, this time not so much. Spymaster, Cavalieri, these are the horses that I think make up the shortlist, but for an each-way play I'm going with number 2, Specially Selected, on his handicap debut to continue to improve his game. He's consistent, and Paul's been quite impressed with him, so I think he'll have every chance of back-to-back victories.
Certainly was an impressive win last time out, beating Alpenhorn. And Graham's play, number 2, Specially Selected, and my each-way play is going to be number 3, Fateful Day for Gavin Van Zyl and Rachel Vinica. 3-year-old son of Master My Fate, cracking run up in the high felt last time out behind Nordic Rebel, and he's drawn nicely, 6-1 in the market. I think you can expect a cracking run from number 3, Fateful Day. So perhaps number 2, Specially Selected, and number 3, Fateful Day could be that exactor or swinger bet in race number 10 at Hollywood Bets Greyville.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.